Hello everyone. Today we'll talk about the problem minimum increment to make array unique. We're given an array of integers. In one operation we can increment any number we want, so increase it by 1. And we want to find the minimum number of moves necessary to make sure that after all those moves, all the numbers in our array are unique. So there are no repetitions. In problems like this, where you have an array and some condition that you want to be satisfied, and the order of the elements in your array doesn't matter, it's often useful to think about the array in some particular order. And the most natural order typically is the sorted order. So you can, in your mind, sort the array, or perhaps even in your solution sort the array. And in this case, if we sort the array, for it to be consisting of only of unique values, that's the same as saying that no two adjacent values in the sorted array are the same. So in other words, our problem now is to sort the array, and then given a sorted array, we want to make sure that no two adjacent elements are the same. There are many things we can notice about this operation that we want to perform. One thing in particular is that, for instance, at least one number will not be incremented, right? Because if we increment all the numbers, then we can skip one incrementation for every number, then get fewer operations, and still the array would either still be unique or still not be unique. Because reducing all those numbers by 1, in this case, would not change the fact that the array is or isn't unique. And it's also easy to convince yourself that there is no point in incrementing the smallest number. And if we have a solution that increments the smallest number, then we might as well not increment it. And that will also give us a correct solution. So this is an exercise for you, if you're not convinced, to make sure that you agree with that. And now noticing that very fact, that always the smallest element does not have to be incremented, gives rise to a simple but correct greedy solution, which is just to sort all the numbers, and then for all the numbers, make sure that the next one is greater than the previous one. So we just look if we have to increase it, and if so, we do increase it by the minimum amount that's necessary for it to be greater than the previous value. So this is another problem, like yesterday's daily, that has a simple greedy solution, but it might not be that obvious why that greedy solution works. And in this case, I will leave it to prove it as an exercise for you, but I think it's quite intuitive.